everyone, today I want to show you a new flower that you can make with one of the templates that I've already shown you before. So with this petal shape, it's actually template number 5, and template number 5 I actually made this flower with it. It's from my wedding backdrop series, and so this is just a larger size of the same petals that I used here. And with my templates, the way that they're organized is by petal shape, and in each template there is a number of different sizes ranging from 3-inch wide, or I believe for this one 2-inch wide to about 7 inches wide. And so you get that's also in 1/2-inch increments, and so if I have a 2-inch, then I have a 2.5, a 3, a 3.5, and so on. And so in each template there's a large range of petals, or a large number of petals that you can use in different sizes, and so this is another way to use the same template but get a different look. And this one's actually quite easy. What I have here is 7 pieces of, I believe it's 6-inch wide, the 6-inch wide shape. So I have 7 pieces in this teal, I think it's called citrus teal color, and I have 2 fringe pieces, and I'll work with this for the center. I'll put this off to the side for now. And so for this flower, it's actually very easy, and all you need to do is actually just glue. I'll just go ahead and get started and you'll see what it looks like. So for this one, I just add a little bit of glue to one of the corners, and I just turn it like this. And glue it together. So it looks like a cone shape at the bottom, and we'll do this for all of the petals. One of the things that I'm trying to do with the templates that I have is use them in different ways so that you can maximize the use of your any templates that are purchased from me. So for template number 5, I actually saw a lot of that template because it's part of my wedding backdrop flowers, and a lot of people have been really interested in that set. But if somehow you purchased it and you made it, I'm actually gluing parts of my finger. I think I'm adding a little too much glue. I think I need to add less. But what I was saying is, let's say you make the same flowers I did for my wedding backdrop, and then after your wedding, you don't particularly want that flower anymore. You can still use templates in a different way to get more out of it, so you're not limited. And that's what I'm hoping with all of my templates, is that there are different ways you can be creative and use the templates to create different looks. I have 2 more. So basically I'm taking one corner, and it creases a little in the middle, and then I'm just bringing the 2 flaps together. It creates a sort of cone at the bottom, kind of like an ice cream cone. And one last one. This flower is actually easy because all you have to do is just cut out the shape, glue the petals together like this. There isn't much prep compared to other flower petals. And so if you lay it all out, this is what it should look like. and you'll just be gluing. Okay, looks great. So it's really easy to glue together. You just add some glue to the side. And then attach to the next, an adjacent petal. And you go all around. So in a lot of ways it's similar to the flower that I made for my wedding backdrop with the same template. You don't glue to a base, you actually glue the petals together. In the end, what I will do is add a base in the back just to cover my work, and also it'll be a little more sturdy if I add a base to the back. One thing I'm not doing is actually letting it dry, the glue dry properly. So when you're doing this, try to let the glue dry a little bit longer before you glue the petals together. I'm going to add glue to both sides here because this is the last petal. And just gently push that one in. I'm just squeezing in between the petals so that they're still together. So then the next thing I want to do is create a center in the metal so that it covers this up. And what I have here is 2 sheets. This is a half of an 8.5 by 11. It has that fringe cut. I use my Silhouette. If you're new to my videos, I do have a Silhouette Cameo, and it cuts the lines for me. There's a way to do it with a Cricut if you use a file called Marigold. I am less familiar with that as I don't have a Cricut, but this is I think it's, I'm blanking. This is probably 7 inches wide, and it still has that fringe as well. So for this one, I'm going to move this slightly to the side, and I'm going to make a center that is offset a little. And so I'm going to add a little bit of glue, start here. But instead of gluing it so that both edges are touching, I want to offset it just a little bit. And I know that this is a white background and this is a beige or a cream color, and it's hard to see. Maybe I'll put this back here. What I'm doing is I glued it. I didn't do edge to edge or corner to corner. This is about 1/2 inch apart, maybe a little bit over 1/2 inch, so that it'll give a different look than if I was gluing it. If I was gluing it so that the edges are in line with each other. So because I shifted it about 1/2 inch to the side, this also has 1/2 inch sticking out. And with this, I'm just going to sort of loosen it up just a little so that I can roll it easier. You don't really need to do that step, I like to. And to get it going, I want to start rolling. this piece together, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue as I'm going so that it doesn't come apart. So I'm just going to roll this entire piece. A little bit of glue. And then at the end, some glue. So I didn't roll it really tight. I didn't want it tightly, so I kind of rolled it so that you can fit a dime in the middle. And then I just rolled it loosely. You get this spiral shape. I kind of think of a snail's shell. It has usually a spiral pattern on it. That'll go in the middle. So all I did here was glue it at an offset about 1/2 inch. And this I also want to loosen up just a little so I can roll it easier. And I'll be gluing this center here onto it. Or I'll glue this piece here around this center that I made. And I'm going to roll. I'm going to add a little more glue here than I did with the other piece, just so that it stays put. Okay, so all I did was roll the bigger piece around the smaller one in the middle. I'm going to let it dry for just a second so it doesn't come apart. While I'm holding it, what I'm going to do is I want to press these down, these strips that are in loops down. So I'll move this underneath so it's easier to see, but all I did was I'm just pressing it down. Okay, and then I'm going to add this to the middle. Just some glue to the bottom. And just put it around the rim. And then I'm going to press it here, especially because it's not a flat surface in the middle. Hopefully that'll stick. Alright, this is what it's supposed to look like. You can play around with different sizes, maybe even adding another layer that's smaller. One thing to be careful is of not burning yourself, because I did burn myself a couple times trying to, when I was gluing the corners together of this petal. It just takes practice to get it right. I think I was rushing just a little bit on camera, but this is what the flower looks like. Again, this is template 5. This is the same as the one, this template is the same as the one that I used for my wedding flower backdrop with this flower, so you can see that you can make different looks with the same template. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Bye!